Hey everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations Craft Along. Today we are going to be doing some quilling. It is so fun. It's like coloring with paper. So welcome to Fortunate Creations. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. You're going to like it here. We've got great people. We have a lot of fun. And tonight I figured we'd try something different. Next week's going to be a blast too. So just got out of Crochet Club. I had the most people ever. The room was packed. The one little girl that came the first night brought 5 of her friends. Everybody else came back. It was awesome. So we had a great time. So Margaret, it's funny. I just picked a bunch of rose petals because I'm going to make rose petal jam for the first time. I've never made it before. I've always wanted to. So I'm going to make rose petal jam. We will see how that comes out. I have to buy pectin. So I got to put that in my cart. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Welcome. All right. So this morning, what did I do with it? Oh, this morning I showed you all that I practiced. And this is what we're going to be working on today. So does everybody have what they need as far as the picture? Now, again, this was a postcard that Karen H., who is on here with us, she sent me. She sends me the loveliest postcards, and then I get to color them because she knows I love coloring. So smash the like button. Thank you. So there we go. I used 3 or 4 different colors of yellow and orange, 2 or 3 different colors of green. I kind of just grabbed a packet of colors and used what was in there. I decided not to do the bees because they're so tiny. If you guys get to doing your picture and you decide you want to do the little bees, please show me because they're so little. I had a really hard time. I'm thinking maybe if you do, like I did down here for the leaves, if you do the outside of it and fill it in, that might help. But that was a lot. So I decided at 4:30 this morning not to do that. All right. So here's what I have as far as tools. I have paper that is yellow and orange, green, and brown and black. So those are the colors I'm using. Okay, we'll put that down. I'm using the standard quilling tool, which is just the one that comes with your beginner kit. So I'm using that one. I'm also using, I'm not even sure what they call this, but I'm using this long pokey thing. And I use this to help tuck in the corners and help apply some of the glue to the edges. Oh, well, hey, it's a blue sunflower. That's cool. All right, let's see. I also have tweezers. And I do have the crimping thing. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. I'll show you a way around it. But I'll show you a way to do it without this. And of course, I have the glue. And I do have this out, but I did not use it. You can use it if you like, obviously, but I did not use it. And then a good hint, I have a little bowl of water and a hand towel because the glue will get sticky on your fingers, and it gets to the point where the paper sticks to the glue on your fingers more than it sticks to the glue on the paper that you're doing. So that is pretty much everything I've used for the project. So are you guys ready? Let me know if you're ready. I'm going to make you a little car sick for a minute. I'm going to put you down in here. All right, let me put my water away. Here we go, guys. Over to the magic table. Oh, hey, light falling. Good stuff. Good stuff. You're going to hear it crash. It's fine. All right, there we go. I've got this light clipped onto the camera cord. That's a good thing. Okay. All right, we don't need this light anymore right now. Anyway, so here we are at my desk. Can everybody see okay? Turn up the light. Turn up, let me move the water so that it's not blocking the light over here. All right. I did crash it, Karen. You know me. If you're wondering what this is, this holds a shelf under my desk. Okay, so you're going to see, I went ahead, you know what? I'm going to take this silly brace off because it's driving me crazy and I can't quill with it. So you can see right here, let me slide that up. I went ahead and I made the template for the leaves. And it's as simple as just, you take one sheet. Okay, I'll show you real quick. I'll just show you with this. Okay, you just take one sheet that's about this long and you just fold it in half and pinch it so it forms a V. And then you're just going to fold in like this and glue it. Okay, it really is as simple as that. You're going to glue the two tips together. Now I use these little clips that I have in my kit. You can use paper clips, you can use whatever kind of clip works for you, but I use these little clips to hold things together just until the glue latches on. All right, so that's how I just cheated a little bit to get that started before you guys came on. Like I said, I started my practice one at about 4 o'clock this morning. It took me a while. So I'm going to start like I did with mine this morning and work up and then show you the basics of this. And you're probably going to have to finish this part on your own and then show me on Facebook. Okay. All right. So I have the templates for the leaves. Where's my glue? I'm just using regular Elmer's glue. Any kind of Elmer's glue stick will work. I'm sure they have specific glue for quilling, but I don't do that. So I'm just going to wipe it on this whole thing and set it here to dry. And the fun thing is you can kind of shape this right to the leaf. Tap it down and it'll stay right there. Do the next one. See, it's a little curled, so I'm going to curl that a little bit. And I'm just going to stick it right on there. There we go. Now, you'll see for the leaves there's a pattern. So what I did was I did one dark green one down each middle, and then I did light and dark, alternating. So pretty much however you want to do your leaf, that's totally your call. You're not going to need full sheets for these. So I actually took 3 or 4 sheets of the color I wanted, and I pulled them in half. They suggest that you pull when you're doing quilling instead of cutting because it makes it look a little bit more natural. But when I'm doing a bunch of them, I go ahead and cut them, and then I can always make them look pulled later. But with the way my wrist is, I'm not going to fight it. Okay. So all we're going to do is you're going to take your quilling tool. Those of you that have played with it before, you know that there's a little teeny slit right there. You're just going to slide your paper in it. That's the most difficult part. And then just twirl it. And you're going to twirl all the way to the end. Okay. Is that bright enough, you guys? Do I need more light? Let me know if I need more light. Okay. And then you just slide it off and you're holding a circle. Now, I squeeze it a little bit to make sure that it's nice and flat. And then all I do is I drop it on the page and I let it expand a little bit. Let it do what it wants to do. How's that better? That should be a little bit better. Okay. Let it expand the way it wants to. And then you're going to go ahead. Little teeny bit of glue. It's even going to feel like you're not doing any, but you are. And then you squeeze it. So you can see these are kind of oval, but kind of rounded a little bit. So I went ahead and you make them look like that. Okay. And you just start lining them up. Not a perfect science by any means. That is better. Okay. Thank you. And then I'm going to use a darker green for the lines that go down the side and the middle, okay? So you see how that's just a wavy line? I'm going to measure it, rip it off, and then just stand this up in here. Again, not an exact science. And it's almost like the more imperfections you have in these, the better. A little bit of a turn. Okay, so now we've got the divider down the middle. That's a little too straight, so I'm going to make it a little wavy. There we go. There we go. I like it wavy better. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side. That leaf is a tad bit bigger. And again, make it a little bit wavy. You're going to find that once you're playing with this paper, it really is easy to shape. And this is another place where I'm going to use this pointy thing and make this. There we go. Okay, give that a second while we go ahead and roll another one. Now, I did 2 different colors in my leaves, so I'm going to go right ahead and I'm going to take off 2 of the lightest green. I'm going to pull them in half because there's only 2 of them. And then I'm going to use them to alternate the colors. You don't have to do every other one. You don't have to do a certain pattern. Do it however you want, because if you think about it, leaves in nature, they have no rhyme or reason. They really don't. So you honestly don't have to worry about a pattern. Just do whatever you think is pretty, whatever you like. And if this is a bit too big for you, go ahead and use half a sheet, or however long you think it is. As you'll notice, as you're going to notice, the more you do this, the more you're going to get your feel of how big you want them, how long you want that strip to be. Again, we pat it down. And we're gluing it. And then I'm squishing it. Okay. Remind you, I just put glue in there. Okay. Sometimes the glue is going to start to dry. So I go ahead and I wipe the bottom of these in the glue and go ahead and extra glue them. Where's my pointy thing? There it is. Okay. Now we're come to where the lines. Again, using the dark. Now here I'm not going to twirl them. I'm just going to fold them and put them right in between. Again, put a little bit of the glue on it. It's not going to fit exact to the picture unless you're much more patient than I am. Just saying. So just so that you get the color changes in there and the, the contrast of the colors. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Amber. I really enjoy, I love coloring anyway. So this to me is kind of like coloring with paper. So I really love it. I'm going to go ahead and stop that there because the others were a little too big. So, okay. Let it expand a little bit, even if you have to drop it a couple times, because you're playing with weird shapes in here. So you want to go ahead and make sure you're making this paper behave. Now, also what I did before, because I did do another one of these, I went ahead and I rolled up 10 green ones before I placed them. You know what I mean? Roll up all the green ones, then roll up all the yellow ones, and then place them. That might be easier, kind of like a mass production. See what I mean about it sticking to your fingers? Ah! All right. So where's that dark green? Where did it go? Here it is. I'm going to go ahead, rip it off, fold it in half, and make another dividing line. Hi, Sugar. How are you? Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was playing. tuck in this in here. And then I can go ahead and tuck this in here, but I want a darker one. So let's do that. As you get closer to the bottom, obviously, you'll be making smaller ones. Okay. Gluing that on there. And then squish it. And you can also change the shapes as you see. Like this one, I think I'm going to make a longer green one. And I'm going to fold it like a teardrop. Why? Because I want a cool looking petal. That's why. All right, let's go do. You know my do-to-dos, I got to do them. Okay, we're going to let that one expand a bit. And then I'm going to glue it. And I'm going to see how this shape is. So I'm going to make it super pointy and then a little square. So it'll tuck right in. Come on. Come on, hands. I need you to work tonight. There we go. Get on in there. The paper is very forgiving and very fun. Once the glue sets, this paper is very forgiving. You can poke it and prod it and do whatever you need. Now here I'm going to use a little trick. Watch this. I need that to poke up in there. So there we go. Haha. And again, you guys can use this kind of stuff for making greeting cards. It doesn't have to just be coloring and having fun with it. You can actually make it into really cool stuff. When we were looking through that book the other day, I got so many ideas. Okay, you get back in there. I'm going to get a little dark. It's actually very sore, but I had to take that thing off. You can see the lines from it. I don't know. Well, I didn't give it much rest today, Margaret. I went and cut a tree apart. I have a video of that. I just didn't put it up yet. Mr. Fortune's like, well, you should probably let your wrist rest. And I said, yeah. He goes, well, cutting trees isn't the way to do that. I was like, well, you know. But thank you very much for asking. You see, here's the dark part of the leaf going in there. All right, what do I need? More dark. More dark. How's it going, everybody? Hey, I did pretty good, though, Margaret. It's an electric chainsaw. And I was very proud of myself, actually. And I was really thankful to the neighbor because the neighbor whose fence it fell on, he had just sharpened it for me. So had he not sharpened that, I wouldn't have been able to do that. It's almost like it was letting me pay him back for the kind favor, you know? Very happy. I love chainsaws. I've never been able to have a real one because my family never trusted me to have one. So I bought myself that little electric one. I actually found it at a garage sale. And I just love it. So no one can tell me I can't have it because I bought it for myself. Come on, don't mess that up. Get in there. Get in there. There we go. Behave. There we go. Okay. All right, now. Okay. That's one leaf. Now we're going to come over here and do this one. There it is. Yeah, so my neighbor's super nice. He's one of those guys that always has to be doing something. So he heard me talking, and I was using my little chainsaw, and I was like, oh, it's so dull. So randomly he comes and knocks on the door, and he's like, did you say your chainsaw's dull? Let me take it and I'll sharpen it for you. It's like, okay. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, Ruth. Margaret. You know, I love power tools. I just do. I'm very careful with them. very careful. I don't use many saws, but boy, I love that chainsaw. I'll tell you what. Margaret, you're funny. But I got that, good thing I had it. I got that thing all chopped up today. Put on the beach so they can burn it if they want. Or not if they don't. I don't really know if they burn anymore. They're not here that often. See, we all live here permanent, but they use it as their camp. So they're not here permanent residents. So yeah, I absolutely love power tools. There's no keeping me away from them. It's just not going to happen. If I need, you know what I need next? I need a Sawzall. Definitely need a Sawzall. All right, let's see. How are we doing here? How's everybody doing? Is everybody... Everybody working on their picture, or are you guys just watching? Is everybody just watching? Just want to know if I need to go faster or slower or what the heck I'm doing. Tuck this down in here. All right. This one's a little bit more abstract than my other one, but okay. So there's that one. Now, how are we doing on time? Good. Okay. Okay. So let's check on the next one. Again, we have the center, we have the sides. Let me just see. I might do this one just a little bit different. Let me see if I can do this. Twirl this. What did Lisa? Lisa, stop it. keep a going. Look at mine. Mine's certainly not headed for an art gallery near you anytime soon. What am I watching? I think I see like a little rodent running outside my window. Just a little chipmunk, I think. All right, so I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to do this whole leaf different. Just in the sake of playing with it and showing you guys different options. Woo! Come on, there we go. A little dabble, do ya? Now, see how this is shaped like that? I'm going to try to do fits of right in there. Okay. Art form for sure. Okay, let's do one more of those. How about a lighter color? Exactly. I bet you guys they're beautiful. And then there's me. I just talk like everything's beautiful, and half the time it looks like a kindergartner did it. But you know what? It's all right. Come on. There we go. I'll let this one spring. Oh, good. Good. Good, Margaret. I'm glad he's doing better. You got to keep us updated when you find the neighbor. Can't wait to see what they have to say for themselves. I mean, I get it. Dogs will be dogs, but they should at least have come over and seen how he was. You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm laying down, guys? I know, being silly. Sorry. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of this one because I'm sure it has dried over here by now. Put this over here. It almost looks like an owl. And then I'm going to switch. I'm going to put the dark one over here and the light one over here. All right, let's see. Why do I always fight with this? It's the same thing every time. It's my nemesis. They do have a bigger one. I don't know what, oh, here it is. There we go. There we go. For those of us who can't see little teeny tiny things. Okay. That like that. A little glue. Now you see how this is a weird shape. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pinch this super skinny and try to get it to fit. A little bit of glue. And tuck it in here. Ooh, how fun. That's a good one. So what I can do is pull this up further, and I'll have room for one more piece down in there. Okay. So I had to, I completely pulled out that poncho I started. I will restart it, but in my defense, the kids came to crochet class today with absolutely zero supplies, so I had to make sure they had them, of course. So I gave them all my yarn. Okay, and again, this goes that way. So I'm going to make a poke in the top. And then this like this. It's just all in the way you like to bend and stretch that paper. Okay, 2 more, 1 and 1. And then I'm going to be finished with this petal and or leaf, and then we can start on the bulk of it. Yeah. That's my problem. If I set something down and I don't leave it right out where I'm going to work on it, I'll start something else and that falls to the wayside. All right, cool. So there's 2 different ways you could do the leaves, okay? Obviously, you can do them any way you want, but those are just 2 different ways I thought of doing them. We're going to twirl this here. So, yeah. Well, thank you, Karen, very much. All right, here we go. Do, do, do. Ready, and pop. Perfect. It's almost like it's a little triangle just to fit right in there. Squeeze it like that. And we're going to poke it in there. There we go. All right. So there we are with that. Now, what I did this morning was I went to the middle and I put the glue on. And I just took the brown and I rolled it. I took a few of them at once. So it looked like a layered effect. That's where this comes in really handy. So I went ahead and rolled these. Well, thank you, Margaret. Try not to let them go out too far. There we go. All right. I have to do it a little bit different because I have so many strips in here together. Okay. Then I just want to do it a little tight just so that it remembers its shape. And go ahead and pull it off and go. I want it to look a little perfect, just like that. Okay. Now, I made it a little too big, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it off. And then I can use the rest of it on another project because I'm not going to be using that, right? So let me flatten this, make sure it's behaving itself. There it is. I just like the pattern that it uses when there's a few different. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay it right back down on the glue. And here's where one of those clips are going to come in handy. Thank you, guys. So I just take a little bit of the glue on this sticky thing that I don't, this pokey, pointy thing. I'm sure it's got a name, but I don't know. And then I just go ahead and I secure the clip to it just until the glue sets up. Set it there like that till the glue sets up. And in the meantime, if you don't have one of these, you can just use regular circles or you can fold it in a bunch of different circles. But I'm going to go ahead and use the same dark brown just because I really like how that looks right now. And I'm going to, and the black that I have is thinner. So all you do is you take this little contraption and you turn it and it makes the paper all wrinkly. But not drastic, you know what I mean? It doesn't make it look too crazy. So there we go. And then I'm going to kind of do the same thing I did here, only I'm going to freehand it because I want to wrap it around the outside. Oh, fun. Yeah, the crimper is fun. There are ways around it. One of the books that I have shows you all the different ways you can do these exact things without the tools. But it's also fun to have them if you do have them and use them. Cool. All right, are you going to sit still or do I have to clip you? I think I have to clip you for a minute. Clip. Okay. So I'm just going to take these 3. How you doing, Ruth? You guys doing all right out there? Out there in YouTubeville? So this is pretty much just to make it like this. And then I'm just going to glue, please. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around. Again, this thing comes in handy here. And just keep going. Dip that in a little bit. No, it is not. I actually bought a whole box of these little clips. Oh, Karen. No, it is not. I mean, I suppose you could use it for whatever you wish to use it for, but no, it is not. Okay, so this. Now, I know that it looks a little uniform like this, but when I'm done, I put in little triangles of the dark color so it looked like it was. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, I forgot. I got excited when you said you got the crimper. Okay. So that's why I'm saving all of these little pieces because I'm going to make them into little triangles and tuck them in between the stems that we do. The book that we're reading is still Playing for Freedom. Margaret, if you have a second, could you put up the link to it? Oh, Ruth, I'm so sorry. I really am. That blows. Migraines are sucky. All right, so here we are. Now we're ready to start the petals. So what I'm going to do, see how I have all the different colors. I want to start with this color here in the middle. There we go. We're just reading as far as we can. And then we're going to all discuss it at the end of the month. So we'll chat a little bit about it on Thursday. And then we're just going to finish the book because so many people read at different speeds that we figured it was a lot easier to just chat a little bit about the book and then maybe look through some magazines or have a good time other than that. So whatever chapter you can get to, go for it. Margaret and I have both finished the book. It's really, she's an amazing girl. She really is. So, great story, great strength. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll a bunch of these, you guys. Okay. As you can see, we need them different sizes. So what I did was I did one color for the long ones and a different color for the short ones. That's just how I did it. Again, totally up to you. Totally your picture. So I'll roll a few of these and then I'll be able to glue them all together. Yeah, we were having a difficult time discussing the book because some people hadn't started and it was just or some people were, you know, life happens. You don't really always get a chance to read. So we decided we'll just pick a book for the whole month and then at the end of the month we'll talk about that book and then we'll pick another one. Nice. Cool. It's a great book. She's an amazing person. Again, another eye-opening story of, you know, life I just never knew about. Come on. Big bucks, no whammies. I don't know why I fight with this every time. Are there two sheets? No. Okay. You know, you could even do this and make it look like, right? And you don't have to necessarily make the petals look. You don't have to make them look like they look on there, you know? That almost looks pretty cool. I might keep going. Oh, I have to mow the lawn tomorrow. I wonder what the weather's going to be. Oh, for goodness sake. Then I get all excited. It slides on and then it slides right back off again. There we go. Okay. Right? I don't know. I might do this one in circles. See how it looks just setting it all out there like that. This might be fun. Who knows? All different size circles. I could even pinch one and make it into those bumblebees. Maybe this way I can do the bumblebees. Could pinch it a little bit, I guess. All right, so if you're going to do the petals, You want to take the ends and you're going to make like the raindrop or the teardrop and set them like that. Okay. Just like that. Or you could do all circles. It is your picture. However you wish to do it. And then doing it like this, you leave the little gaps so you can fill it in with the smaller ones and the other colors. It does look like an eyeball, doesn't it? That's a littler one. Make sure there's still glue up here. How's everybody doing out there? Remember, I would love to see pictures of them when you guys do them, whenever you attempt them, because I would love to see, I'd like to see your take on the picture. I mean, this is just how I'm seeing it. I can imagine with you guys' creative minds what you're thinking and how you're coming out with it. Margaret. Are you going to make one, Margaret? When you're done with your jam? How are we doing on time? We're good on time. Must be all the practice I've been doing today. Hey, that's all I ask is do a great job of watching. That's all I can ask. I don't think you guys aren't getting ads in the middle of this, are you? Do you get ads in the middle of this? I don't know. I'm new to this whole monetization thing. So I don't know if you get ads or not. I'm sorry if you do. The jam is done. I had 2 cheese-filled hot dogs for dinner. Oof. Okay, no ads. All right. I just don't know the rules. I don't know what they do. I don't know if lives have rules, ads or not. Or if I have to sign up for that. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Hi, Fritzy. He wants my attention. Hi, baby. I just gave him dinner and he's mad because he wanted more and I wouldn't let him. He'll get more just before bedtime. But I'm not giving him any right now. I don't care how cute you are. All right, good. Oh, can they? Okay. It's probably something I have to turn on. I don't know how to do that. So you guys are safe from ads because I don't know how to do that. So I would just keep talking and you would see the ad and just not hear what I say while it's on. Is that how that goes? Yeah, Fritzy always wants to eat. Whether he just ate or not, he's like, hey, what are you doing? By the way, thank you guys for putting up all those cute pictures. All our pets. How about that one who put up her husband? Come on, that's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny. She says, this is my pet Dennis. That's good stuff. It would cut. Oh, all right. Well, I don't know how to turn them on. So for now, you guys are safe. All right. We're getting there, guys. One trip around the sunflower. How we doing on time? Good. Good, 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 good. That's good. I'm telling you, this is going so much quicker than it did this morning. Could have been that it was 4 a.m., right? You don't need to, you need to, oh, yeah, it was funny. She put up, she said, I'm jumping in with all you guys putting up your pets. And she was holding the phone so her husband couldn't see her. She was doing it over her shoulder. And she says, this is my pet. I've had him for, I don't know, 27 years, something like that. It's pretty funny. Oh, for goodness sake. Anybody have a hint as to how I don't fight with this thing? Ruth, do you fight with yours? I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. The paper's... I give up. I'm doing it this way. Oh, geez. More yarn. So when I was at Crochet Club today, the first thing I told the kids was, okay, the first lesson you're going to learn is there's no such thing as too much yarn. They were so cute. Oh, my goodness. 5th grade girls, all of them. 5th grade girls, and they were all so excited. But I felt bad. One little girl, she cried. She got so frustrated. So I got to stop and help her quite a bit. She had it by the end of the class. She was one of the best ones, you know. Oh, yeah, I get that, Margaret. That's why I'm switching to this thing. This bigger slit in that, because I just can't always see what I'm doing. All right. Boy, we're going quick. This is good. I'm lucky that my eyesight is better close up. Like, I don't need glasses for close up. I need glasses for far away. So, okay. So there's the first round. Let me slide this in here with my pokey thing. Get on. There we go. Okay. So that's most of it, guys. What do you think? Looking pretty fun, right? Yeah. I want to do a different color. Let's do the darker orange. Yeah, me too, Margaret. I have to take my glasses off for close work, which my eye doctor says is the opposite of everybody my age. So, well, I do like to be unique. It's kind of pretty, right? I think it's really pretty. And it, like I said, it's like coloring with paper. It's just so much fun. Ruth, I'm really excited to make that that rose petal jam. And then once fall hits, guys, I want to make rose hip tea. It's supposed to be really, really good for you. And with all those Rugosa roses out there, I certainly have enough hips to do it. And you don't have to have this line up with the picture. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. Yeah, but it's supposed to be really, really, like, more vitamin C than oranges or something like that. It's supposed to be really good for you. So, Last year I made rose hip honey. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I gave my sister some the weekend we were camping, and by the end of the weekend, it was all gone. Oh, I really like this, you guys. I like this one. This is coming out pretty cool. Yeah, so we have a friend that has bees, and he does the honey. And I don't know what possessed me. I just took the honey and I boiled it, and I added rose hips to it and stirred it all up, and oh, so good. My sister was putting it on her ice cream. She was putting it in her tea. She was dipping crackers in it. She ate the whole thing. Oh, it's funny. You gotta love my sibs. Especially you guys gotta love them when they won't be joining us for Coffee with Kim on the weekend, I don't think, because my brother's going fishing, and I don't think my sister Linda's camping this weekend. But that's all right. We'll still have me and Fritzy and, you know, all the shenanigans we get into. All right. Pinch. And glue. Stick that one down. It was kind of longer, so I put it in a spot where I knew it would fit. No, I don't think I didn't boil it, but maybe it was the hips I boiled, because I had to break them down. Yeah, so I boiled the hips and put them through that musher thing. I'm sure that has a name too, but I call it the musher thing because I'm so sophisticated. Nope, I don't like that there. Let's put it down here. Here we go. We're getting there, guys. I think this is really pretty. Coming out really good. Yeah, I'll have to make some more because I really did like that, and my whole family did. So we love to try stuff that each other makes. My brother makes the best salsa I've ever had. Don't tell him. He's so funny. I don't care who you are. That's good salsa. Yes, Al, it is. We love your salsa. Oh, all right. Yeah, I think it was the rose hips I boiled because I had to. Because those you have to. All right, what do? You are not behaving and you're making me mad. So we're going to stick you. I'm going to put that clip on there if you're not behaving. All right, let's see how that works. What do you think, guys? How's it looking? Yeah, you got to love Al. Oh, my brother. He's got a heart of gold, though. Al makes everybody laugh. Al certainly makes everybody laugh. Rose hip corn. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'll try it because I have so many rose hips. I don't know what to do with them all. Thank you. I'm trying to get done before the hour mark, but I think we might run a little bit over, guys. Trying not to. Yeah. Oh, he cracks himself up all the time. Are you kidding me? And he'll say a joke and then he's like, I don't care who you are. That's funny. Yep. He is something. He got all mushy on me the other day, but if you call him on it, he will not. Oh, if you ask him about it, he'd deny it. He's like, oh, you know, this place is a lot better now that I can share it with you guys. Makes you feel good. When somebody who tries to be such a curmudgeon is so sweet. He's not a curmudgeon. He doesn't even try to be, but shh, it's a secret. Al's so sweetie. All right, couple more and we're done, guys. I'm loving it. Let's see. We'll finish these and we'll be finished. We'll finish up with these and then we'll be finished. Yeah, he was a cutie. It's really nicer now that you girls are here. Oh my goodness, his grandson came the other day and it stole his heart. Well, that's all right. Like I said, I had practice, Lisa. I did it at 4 o'clock this morning. That's why I'm going a little faster. Instead of sleeping like normal humans, I made Fritzy get up and do this with me. Much to his chagrin. Okay, all right, go set the sprinklers. Gotta water them plants. We've had enough rain. I don't have to water for a couple days. Oh, nice. See you in the morning, Karen. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. All right, guys, what do you think? Here we go. I think it's pretty neat. I'm going to go ahead and do the stem. Again, I'm going to make the stem a little square on the bottom. Right up the middle. Well, thank you. I'm sure yours is beautiful as well. You're just very hard on yourself. Come on. A good hint is as soon as you're done, rinse off your tools because the glue will tend to drive you crazy if you don't. All right, my finger is stuck to the page. Isn't that lovely? All right. Come on. Push that over there, and then I'm going to go ahead. I got another scrap here. Go ahead and stand it up on there. That's why I always save my scraps, because you can use them as accents and other pieces and parts of it. There we go. And I'm going to not let that go. You know that. I couldn't let that go. That has to behave. This would be another instance where I put a clip. Oh, no, it's behaving. So there we go, guys. I like it. I like how it came out. I think it's kind of cool. Oh my goodness, 1 hour on the dot. Let me just get you back up. Time to get car sick. Sorry, guys. Here we come. So there you go. Was it fun? Did you love it? I loved it. So much fun. There it is. Came out really cool. And again, I printed it on sticker paper, so I can cut this out and stick it to something and send it to someone as a greeting card, or you know, put it in a frame, give it to somebody who likes sunflowers. So I hope you guys really liked it. I don't know why Alexa's talking to me in the other room. I don't know what she wants. Alexa, stop. She's still talking. Anyway, all right, you guys. So we're at an hour, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to dip my fingers in the water and get the sticky off of it, and I will see you guys in the morning. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our craft along. Next week, we're going to do dried flowers. So throughout the week, I would say before Monday, before Saturday, go ahead and pick some flowers and press them to dry. Okay, put them between 2 paper towels or however you normally do it. Put a rock on top or put them in a book, however you normally do it, but get yourself a nice little cluster of dry flowers. All right, you guys have a great time. Remember, put up the pictures that you make. I'd love to see them. I'd love to share all of that with you guys on Facebook. All right, you guys have a great night. Remember, be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you guys tomorrow.